hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Yes,
hi
yes,
guys.
okay.
Hi. Okay. Okay. Myself, Srinivas, have overall 12 years of experience. Okay. I'm currently working. Okay. I'm not a trainer, full-time trainer. Just when I get the time, just we will go with like trainings like morning and evening sessions. Okay. We do like a corporate trainings like weekends. Okay, and also we do like API testing and SOAP and REST and Azure REST assured automation things. These are all the work in my areas. Okay, this is from my side. Okay, what else? Okay, so before we start testing, okay, what is testing, guys? Anyone? What is testing? Anyone? See, guys, these sessions are purely interaction sessions. You need to talk, you need to speak. Okay, because I will tell you, if you want to really want to come to software side, you need to speak, you need to respond. That is one of the most important one. like you can say that 60% is only a communication. Okay, 60%. Okay, so you need to speak, you need to talk, you need to discuss, because as a tester, not only a tester, you suppose you want to become any software engineer, you need to discuss with the team, you need to tell what you've done, your work, you need to explain to the team members, and you need to explain to the team. So that is very, very important. Okay, so please respond, please talk, please discuss. You have any questions, and you can please discuss. Okay, don't sit silent, because the communication, I told you that, forget about testing and automation and anything that we can learn after you, once you get into the organization also, you can learn all these things. Okay, because the first interview question is what? Can you introduce yourself and tell me about what are your roles and responsibility? They won't ask directly what is testing, what is SDLC, what is system testing. They won't ask directly these questions. Okay, the first question they will ask you what? Can you introduce yourself and tell me about your roles and responsibility? So the first, you want to pass first gate, you need to prepare all these things. Okay, either you are going with a fresher level, or either you can go with the experience level. Okay, not all, I'm not talking about testing. Okay, you can go with any software job. The first question is what? Can you introduce yourself and tell me about your roles and responsibilities? Okay. Okay, guys. So what is testing, guys? Anyone? What is meaning of testing? Anyone? Testing
Testing
means
means
what? Uh-huh.
we need to check whether the product is working properly or no, means as per our expectation it is working or no.
Hmm.
So means anything, it is like for any product or any software, it is giving the same output what we are expecting or what we are, means what we have to get.
Yes, correct, told me, right? Yes, the same thing you need to tell in interview only. Okay, so don't need to search in questions in online and answers in online. What you said is absolutely correct. So what is testing? Testing means what? Most of the people are say that testing means finding the bugs. No, not only finding the bugs, guys. Finding the bugs can do anyone, not only a tester job to find the bugs. The tester job is not only finding the bugs. Please remember that point. Anyone can find the bugs. Okay, even end user is also find the bugs. As a customer also find the bugs. As a developer is also find the bug, or a product owner is also find the bug, or any one of the team member can find the bug. Okay, but don't say that testing is nothing but finding the bugs. Okay, what is exactly meaning of testing? Testing is nothing but, what you can say that simply, you can say that whether the application or a product or a software is working according to the given client requirement. So the client will provide the say, suppose Durga is client, the Durga wants some application, right? So that application is developed by whom? The development will develop that application. Once it is done to the QA, what exactly our role, what QA need to do? Not only finding the bugs, You need to check the application is working according to the given requirement or not. Sir, audio is not coming. Is it for everyone? Yes, please confirm.
It's audible.
Okay, good. Thank you.
It's audible.
Yeah, thank you. So that is one of the most important, guys. The first, before we start the testing, try to understand. Please do not read the definition. Try to understand the concept level. Okay, what is testing? Testing is nothing but to check, make sure whether the application is working according to the given client requirement or not. Okay, you need to check what is your expected result, whether it is working as per the given expected result or not. You need to check. Okay. What is the toughest thing here? Can anyone, what is the toughest thing here while doing the testing? What is the toughest thing? Yeah, this is just now the session was started. So what is the toughest thing in the testing? Anyone? Understanding the requirements. Don't think that testing is easy. Don't think like that. Okay, it's very tough. You need to understand the requirements. Okay, if you are not understand the requirements, then that is very tough, because I don't know what exactly I need to test that. So in that case you cannot test, right? So one of the most important thing is what, first you need to understand the requirements. They will provide the requirements, don't worry. Okay, you need not bother about the requirements. Okay, they will provide the requirements, but what is the challenging thing here? You need to understand the requirements properly. If you are not understand the requirement properly, then you cannot expect expected results. Okay, so that is also one of the most important one. Testing means easy, you can just find the bugs. Don't think like that. In testing also, we need to have a lot of challenges will be there. You need to set up the environment, you need to check that each and everything option and each and every requirement, you need to check each and every options, and you need to test that application. Okay, that is also one of the most important points. Okay, before we start, what is the difference between manual testing and automation testing? Anyone? What is the difference between manual testing and automation testing, guys? Anyone? Yeah, you can share your answers. Okay, not a problem, because this is what is the difference between manual testing and automation testing? What is your opinion?
Manual testing is like we will do physically, we will do for some means like for something the manual intervention will be there and we need to write something and do testing. Automation means we write a program and we will test it automatically whether it is working.
Yes, correct only, right? Yes, that is absolutely correct. So yeah, that's correct, guys. So what is manual testing means? What you can say that manual testing means what, without using any tools. Okay, without using any tools, we can work with like manually. You can open the Chrome browser and you can enter the URL and you can hit that URL. Okay, but one of the most important one is what you need to understand. What is the differences between the manual testing and automation testing is what, simply you can say that manual testing, the test cases are execute without support from tools and script. For manual testing, we not required any script or any tools. See, I want to open the Amazon site, so what I need to do, simply I can go with browser. I need to open the browser and I can type amazon.in. So this is what manual process. Here I'm not using any tools. Okay, here I'm not using any tools. I'm only opening the browser and I'm only entering the URL and I'm only click the enter button. So each and everything is done by me. Okay, so this kind of testing we can call it as what, manual testing. What about automation testing? So a lot of people will get confused. What is automation means? What is automation, guys? Automation means what? Automation testing means what? There are executed with support from tools. We required some tools to handle the script and all the things. Okay, to support from the tools and script and softwares. Okay, automation test cases are executed with the assistance of tools and scripts and software. We required all these things. Like either you need to use some tools. I told you, right, just now one of the colleagues said, right, we need to use some script and we require the software. So before you start manual testing, you need to understand what is exactly the manual testing and what is exactly automation testing. So you need to understand the differences between the manual testing and automation testing. So manual testing means you can simply say that the test cases are executed without support from tools or a script, not required any tools or not required any script. That kind of testing we can say that it's a manual testing. What about automation testing? So we need require some script. Okay, we use some Eclipse. You need to download the Eclipse because this is the editor, right? In this editor, we need to write some coding, like either you need to write Java, Python, Ruby, PHP, or whatever it may be. You need to write the script and you need to run that script. Then automatically it will open the Chrome browser and automatically it executes that. So how we are doing all the things? By using with the support of what? Tools and script and software. So one of the important interview questions before we start to the manual, they will ask you what is the differences between the manual testing and automation testing. Okay, first you need to understand these terminologies. Okay, is it clear, guys? Anybody have any questions so far? Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yeah, clear.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
it's clear.
Okay, good. So what is software? So one of the most important one is what is software, guys? The software is nothing but it is a collection of programs where it will take input from the user and it will do some process and finally it will give what? Output. Everyone knows this one. This definition is very familiar, right? So here what we're checking here? Output, right? We are not checking what is doing the back end. Okay, what is the process is going on? We are not worried about that one. We are checking what? Output. Okay, you can take any software which is a collection of what we can say that it is a collection of programs where it will take the input from the user and it will do some process and finally it will give what? Output. That output we need to check whether it is getting as per the given requirement or not. So this is what exactly our role. Take any software, any product. So collection of programs, that application might be designed in Java or a .NET or a C# or Ruby or PHP, whatever it may be. In testing, we can test any kind of application because we not see the backend. Okay, we don't not require the coding knowledge. Okay, so we can test any kind of application. Give me a Java application, I'm ready to test. Give me ASP.NET application, I'm ready to test. Give me a C# application, I'm ready to test. We are not required the coding knowledge. For purely manual, you are not required any programming knowledge. You are looking for what? Output. That output you are getting exactly for the requirement or not, you need to cross check, you need to validate, you need to verify. So these terminologies are very, very important. Verified, validate and cross check. You need to check as per the given requirement you are getting the results correctly or not. You need to check. That is only our job. Very easy. If you understand, or if you very, very easy. If you like the job, it's very easy. Okay, so we can enjoy this job also. Okay, don't say testing has very less salaries, there are no openings in manual. Don't say all the things, guys. You will get more than developer salary, damn sure. There are a lot of what we can say that a lot of examples will be there. You will get a more than developer salaries when you are a more skilled person. You know SAP application, you know the SAP application, you know cloud application, you know AWS application, you know Azure application, you know the domain knowledge, you know, then automatically your salaries will be more high and high and high, more than developer salary, equal to developer salary you can get it when you are a more skilled person. You know manual, you know automation, you know programming knowledge like Java or PHP or a Python, and also you know APIs, and also you know SQL. Now you are a full stack engineer, you know everything. Then your salary is what? Automatically how much you want, 20 lakhs or 13 lakhs or 14 lakhs or 18 lakhs. Now fresher is what? From the campus interview, if they went out from the campus, first 1 year they will get 8,000 or like that salary, but after that they will get almost 9 lakhs package, 8 lakhs package will be there. Okay, as per the market. Now the fresher salary is what? 8 lakhs package. Okay, it depends again the organization, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. Level 5 companies, level 4 and 3. If you get an opportunity to work on level 3, level 4, level 5, then your salary is automatically to starts with a good amount, like a good figure. Okay, forget about initially, don't concentrate about on the salary. Okay, initial stage. In case you got an opportunity work with the free of cost, I'm ready to join because I want experience. Once you gain the experience, automatically the salary will come. Forget about salary at initial stage. If they are offering you free of cost, I don't want to give any single rupee, but you want to work the testing, I'm giving the offer. Just accept that offer because you want a real-time experience. Okay, once you gain the real-time experience, right, automatically once you are rated in the market, how much salary you want, that salary is automatically will come. Okay, but experience you need to gain. Okay, but don't compare the salary with others. My friend get, I will also get. No, you will not get. My friend get a job, for me also will get the job. No, you will not get the job. First you need to ask your friend what are the things you learn, what where you are studied on, what are the, can you share that material, you can share the knowledge, then automatically you can get into that area. Okay, not for comparison of salaries and all the things. Okay, initial stage, forget about the salary, hard work for 1 year or 2 years. Once you gain complete knowledge, now you can demand in the market how much you want the salary. You can demand, not company, you can demand. I already have an offer of 8 lakhs, can you give me of 30 more than 30%? You can demand because you are more skilled person. Company is looking like such a guys. Okay, so whatever the salary you want, they will offer you because you have multiple talent and you have much skills. So what are the expected salary you are, they will provide you, but initial stage it won't come. At least you need to work hard for 1 or 2 years. Okay, don't worry guys, don't think too much. Once you luckily you got a good company in MNC 4 or 3, and next year only you can go with US. Opportunity also will come like that. Okay, but don't expect too much salaries like 12 lakhs, 13 lakhs. It won't come immediately until unless you need have some hard work. Without hard work, it won't come single rupee also. Please remember that point. They will market, they will say that give me the money, we will offer the jobs. So don't believe all the things. Put your hard work with one, only 2 to 3 months, 4 months target. Only put your 4 months target. This is what we are in the September, right? So we have the time for this year, August, right? September, October, November, and December also. Put the target is what? 2023. At any cost, I'm in the software field with the good price. See, I'm putting a target only, not telling that you need not to wait for 4 months. God grace, in next month also you will get an opportunity. Okay, it depends on you how you are trying and how you are putting all your inputs. Okay, I'm just telling the what your goal. Your goal is what? At any cost, November or December. Anyhow, we have holidays. Okay, we don't have any there is no openings in the December. Okay, anyhow November, and we can expect October also. Year final year closing, they will have a lot of openings will be there. Okay, you need to plan for whatever the things is there, you need to plan. Okay, we are out of the subject, sorry. Then we can see later, we will explain you how we can attend the interviews and all the things we will discuss. Okay, so one of the most important is what is software means. You can simply say that the software is a collection of programs where it will take input from the user and it will do some process and finally it will give the output. That output we need to check whether we are getting exactly what we are expecting, that expected results you are getting or not, you need to check. Okay, what are the drawbacks of manual process? Everyone knows, right? Time consuming, more employees, and costly. Yes, it is a time consuming and more employees is required, but still we require the manual because please remember guys, we cannot do everything as automation. Please remember that one. Don't think that automation means everything will do an automation. No, it's In automation also we have a lot of challenges will be there. People are thinking the Selenium, if I learn Selenium means everything, the entire the project we can do the Selenium means, no, it won't work out. There are a lot of advantages will be there and pros and concerns will be there. Advantages will be there, disadvantages will be there, and we cannot do entire the application as automation. Only a few part we can do the automation. So when we will do the automation means we will discuss when we have the regression. Regression means what? Anyone know what is regression? Anyone know? Regression testing. What is regression testing? So whenever any requirement is changes, in the application, what we need to do, again we need to thoroughly check entire the application whether that fix is impact on any other areas or not. In that case, what we need to do, we need to do a regression testing. So in that case, manual testing is very tough because entire application we need to test. That will take a lot of time. Many days it will take. Okay, 2 weeks, 3 weeks of time will be taken. So in that case, automation came in the picture. So automation is also mandatory. When you first you need to understand the concept of manual, how the manual process will be there, and next you need to start on automation. Okay. People are thinking that without manual I can directly jump to the automation. Yeah, you can go with like that also, but you need to understand the process. Okay. First we will do the manual. Once you get the results, proper results, you are getting a proper results, then only we can do the automation. Okay, please remember that one. Manual only it is failing. So whatever you are entering the username and password and clicking the login button, manually it is failing. What is the use of doing automation there? So please try to understand when we will do the automation and when we will do the manual. First we need to do the manual testing at 40% to 60%. It will be fine, everything is fine, we are getting a good results. But I want to do a repeatedly the same steps. I want to do a repeatedly, and repeatedly means in that case we use what? Automation. Don't think that we will start with the project with automation. That is a wrong assumption. We will not start with the project with automation. First of all, you need to understand the application. First of all, you need to understand the application flow. Then only you can do the automation. Try to understand what is the field, what is the username, like each and every field you need to understand. Then only you can do the automation. So that is also one of the most important one, guys. So what is the benefits of software? Suppose if you go for automation, what will happen? It will reduce the time. Yes, it will reduce the human resources, and finally it will save the cost. So what is the difference between like drawbacks and advantages of software means? You can tell them, but no one will ask you that. But is a pressure level question. What is testing? So just before we start the session, we asked, right, what is the testing means? You can simply say that any tested developer application, whether it is working according to the client requirements or not. What is your job? You need to understand the client requirements. Once you understand the client requirements, and you need to verify the application whether it is working according to the given client requirement or not. So requirement documents they will provide you, don't worry. So they will provide you FRS, SRS, BRS. There are a few documents will be there. Okay, so they will provide that document. We will see in when the project will comes. Okay, FRS document. See how simple the testing is, how easy it is. So in FRS document, what they're saying, simply they are saying that you need to go with the requirement document. This is what requirement document, it looks like this. Okay, simply it is saying that it's a login page. So you need to understand, oh, it's a login page. In the login page, what is saying that the fields like user ID and password will be there. Okay, you just open the application and check whether you have user ID and password. Okay, so whenever you got user ID and password, right, and again they're saying that, say simply here it is going to not respond. One second. Yeah, so here it is what? User ID and password will be there. Okay, you need to check the fields. Okay, user ID and password. Okay, now what is saying? Valid user ID, valid password, click on login button. See how simple it is saying. Just you is saying that you need to enter the valid user ID and valid password, click on login button. Now this, once you log in, right, this page will navigate it to where? Admin home page. You will need to see what is your expected result here. Anyone? What is your expected result here? Admin home page. If you log in with user ID, if you valid user ID, valid password, click on the login button. It will take as respected to what? Admin home page. See what else you want. They will provide the requirement document. Okay, you just verify whether it is working according to the client requirement or not. Is it clear, guys? Don't read the definition. Try to understand what is testing means. Simply, you can say that it is whether whether the application is working according to the client requirements or not. They will give the requirements. Don't worry. This is what requirement document, FRS, functional requirement specification document, the requirements. You need not write any code. Code is already written by the developer. So what is your role? Just check check the application. You need to check user ID is there or not, password is there or not, and valid. Enter the valid user ID and valid password. Click on the login button. Then this page will be navigated to what? Admin home page. You need to check the whether you are getting the admin home page or not. If you are getting admin home page means what? Actual result is equal to expected result. What is actual result? Admin home page. What is expected result? Admin home page. So your test case is pass or failed? Yes or no, guys? Your test case is pass or failed? Actual result is equal to expected result. Means what? Your test case is pass or failed?
Pass.
Pass. Simple. Simple. See, pass. No need to ask someone else whether it is correct or not. Can you please check? Not required. I always depend on my requirements. In the requirements, it clearly says that enter the valid user ID, valid password. Click on the login button. It will take us respective to admin homepage. Just I will check admin homepage. I'm getting means this test case is pass. Actual result is what? Admin homepage. Expected is what? What I'm seeing, admin homepage. Actual result is equal to the expected result. Means what? My test case is pass. No need to ask others whether it is correct or not. Then where I'm depending on requirements. I'm not depending on code. I'm not depending on what code is written, what is code, Java or Python or PHP. I'm not depending on that. I'm always depending on requirements. If you understand the requirements, you can start working test today onwards. Not required anyone. You're not required to ask anyone how to test and all the things. If you understand the requirements are very clearly defined. Okay, very easily they will provide each and everything. What is label? What is text? What is button? Each and everything they will provide you. Okay, you just check only what is your role. Tested developer application, whether it is working according to the client given requirement or not. So they will provide the requirement. What is your role exactly? You need to check whether it is working as per the given requirement or not. Okay. Objective of testing. So if I really want to go for a testing site to make sure ensuring the quality. See, one of the most interview question. What purpose we are doing the testing? Why client is investing a lot of money? Okay, if you go with many companies, without testing we cannot launch any product in the market. Please remember, guys, what are the technologies will come in the market? What are the technologies? Are IoT, Internet of Things, okay, AI, artificial intelligence, boats. What are the boats like? What are the technology will come in the market? That should be a test. Without testing they won't launch in the market. Okay, so what are the technologies will come in future also? So that should be need to be tested. Okay, so the tools will come and it will go, but testing will never be end. Okay, but techniques will be changed. Okay, future and previously we do a lot of things very we test, but nowadays a lot of techniques will come, so we use that latest techniques and we will test that application. Okay, so but testing will never be end. Okay, so ensuring the quality, whatever you are testing, make sure that whether you are getting the quality product or not. Interview question, uh, what purpose we are doing the testing? So you can say that quality purpose. Quality is very important. Brand is very important. Quality is very important. So see, the client is investing the money, right, on the product. Okay, finally the product should always be a quality product. If the quality less product means no one will buy the product. So that's the reason the client is invest a lot of money on testing. Okay, without testing they won't launch the product in the market. Okay, that's your product also. Suppose you are only do some product and all the things, you are also need to do some testing. Without testing you cannot launch the product in directly in the market, right? So no one will do that kind of things. Okay, so what purpose we are doing the testing means, you simply say that quality and correctness, robustness, reliability. What is meaning of reliability? See, whatever the application you are doing, that should be user friendly. Customers are what? God. For every shop, if you go that, there is a line is there. What is the slogan? The customers are gods. Why they put that word? Customers are gods. Because whatever the application you are designed, whatever the product you are designed, finally who need to accept that? Client or a customers? Who need to accept that one? Anyone? What are the
Customer.
product you done? Who finally who need to accept that one?
Customer.
Yes, that is very important, right? Customer should need to accept. We accept Amazon, we are accept Netflix, we accept Facebook. So that's the reason there is a good there are in good in market. If people are rejected Amazon, if the people are rejected Netflix, if the people are rejected or food delivery and all the things, then the market will be gone. So always one thing you need to remember, what are the technology you are designed, what are the technology you are implemented, what are the product you are designed, that should be finally need to end user should need to accept it. User should need to accept it. Yes, we are accepted Amazon, we are accepted Amazon Prime, we are accepted Netflix, we are accepted the few things what we like. Okay, so that is very important. Reliability means what? User friendly. You always you need to check user friendly, whether the application is what user friendly or not. Why people are crazy with Google? Everything, entire the world is in the Google. Very easy. Within the 5 minutes I can create the Gmail account, first name, last name, and it will ask the Google ID, like username, valid username, confirm password and password. That for that creation of Gmail ID I'm not required any 10th class or intermediate or any nothing. Just simply I can enter the first name and last name and just enter the email unique email ID and confirm password and password and confirm password. See how it is easy. The user can create within the fraction of seconds. We can create the Gmail account. Okay, the Google is what? Very friendly, very friendly. Okay, so what is that? Reusability, no, not reusability, reliability, I'm sorry. Reliability is what? User friendly. Make sure that the application is what? Always make sure that reliability, user friendly or not, you need to check. Okay, you always think like an end user perspective, not like a tester, not like a developer. You always think like, suppose the end user will use this application, means what is the end user thoughts, how end user will use this application. You need to think like that and you need to test the application. Developer is saying I will follow the developer, means you will not a good tester. You can give the suggestion to the developer, you can tell to the changes requirement, because as a tester you have all the rights, because you are testing. You can tell them this is not a wrong, this is not in the right way. You can tell them, you can put a suggestion, you can put into give a more suggestion to the team. Okay, don't say that developer is saying that I'm testing the same like that. Okay, you can think out of the box. Okay, not inside the box. You can always think all possible areas, not only what are the given, only you're testing the same thing, means you are not a good tester. You need to check in all possible areas, what is positive testing, negative testing. You need to check each and everything. Okay, so that is one of the most important one, guys. Don't say that my developer is most senior, he's tell like that only, I need to test like that only. No, you can test what the senior person is say, that yes, we need to give a respect, and what senior person is tell that you need to test that one. Also you need to check as an end user how the test, how they think. You need to think like that. In case you find anything, you can report to the development team. Okay, And finally, I can say one thing: ensuring the product is what bug free and before shipment. Okay, before release, what we need to do? We need to check whether the product is what bug free product or not. Now, guys, tell me, can we do 100% of testing? Is it possible? Anyone?
No, sir.
Why? Why
No,
no?
I think.
Because it is a tech, happen tech related issue or something else at any
Yes,
time.
yes, correct. So no one will cannot do 100% of testing. That the client is also knows that. Client is not say like I'm paying the money, I want 100% of testing. No one will tell like that. We will give the assurance, hey, don't worry, believe us, we are well tested, we have a lot of well qualified testers will be there, certified testers will be there, we already tested, we already verified, then you can launch this product in the market. Now client will launch the product in the market, but no one, we cannot expect 100% of testing. After the release, you cannot say no bug will come. Bugs will come, but we can avoid more bugs. Okay, after release also you are getting too many issues means, then is a quality less product. Okay, one or two three issues will come, definitely it will come. Okay, again we need to give what patch, need to give a patch or update. We need to give the again one more release we can give to the clients. Like that, we are increasing the quality of the work and we need to increasing the quality. Don't say that we are already tested, you will not get a single issue. No, once the product will launch in the market also, you will get more issues, like environmental issue or a data kind of issues, like any kind of issue will come. Okay, we cannot say that it's 100% is testing is done, we cannot say like that. We can say to the client, it's a bug free product, we already tested, we already verified and we already certified the build, final build. QA need to certify the build. If QA is not certified the build will not go to the market. That is what power of QA. If QA says that the build is not this build is not working properly, or this build is rejected, means that build will not go to the production. Understanding, right? So development is what they will done the development, but they won't do the testing. Okay, they won't do all areas of testing. They do a one level of testing, but they won't do complete testing. Okay, only the testing team need to give the confirmation whether it is working properly or not. So QA is always do complete testing and you need to give the confirmation. Once you give the confirmation, then only that bill will goes to the market. That is what the power of QA. So a lot of companies, GenQ, Value Labs, if you see that the company, whole company will be a testing teams will be there. So a lot of products will be there. If you go for Amazon product will be required the testing. You can go for Flipkart, testing is required. You can go for a Facebook, testing is required. With any company, any product based company or a service based company or any software company or any product, the testing is mandatory. Mandatory means what? Anyone? Mandatory means what? It's a mandatory. Mandatory means compulsory. Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can start your own business also. You need to test before you launch the product. Okay, without launching the product, without testing the product, you cannot launch the things out, right? So one of the most important entry question is what? Why the testing is done? I already told, right? The testing is done to assure, make sure the quality. For the quality purpose, we are doing what? Testing. How you define the quality? Then again, reverse question will come, cross question. Okay, hey, okay, I'm agree with you what you are saying. For quality, okay, it is testing is done to assure the quality. How can you say it is a quality product? How can you say, guys, this is the quality product? So how can you say it is a quality product? So that's a question. Okay, so how can you get the quality product? To justification of all the requirements. Okay, so this is what your task. Okay, task means item, you need to work on this item. Requirement. Okay, now requirement 1. Okay, requirement 2. Okay, requirement 2. Okay, and requirement 3. Okay, so requirement 4. Okay, so we have what? A lot of requirements will be there. Okay, let us think that you have a requirement 1, requirement 2 and requirement 3. If you fulfill, you cover the requirement 1, okay, you cover the requirement 2, okay, you cover requirement 3, then definitely you will get what you will get what quality product, no doubt at all. Suppose you miss the requirement 2, you don't know, you're not understand, so that's the reason you miss the requirement 2. Can you expect you will get a quality product? No, you cannot get the quality product, okay. So that is what the definition, what we can say. What is quality? How can you say this is the quality product? The quality is defined the justification of all the requirements of the customer application. If you covered all the requirements, definitely you will get what a quality product, no doubt at all. Okay. In the job also you have some requirements. In suppose you want to read the job, so what is the requirements for your job for manual testing for things? Okay, so you need to manual, you need to be a strong automation, you need to strong one scripting, any language, okay, Java or Python, okay, database, basic question, okay, SQL or anything, okay, if you have idea in with the APIs, okay, that's it. So if you fulfill all the requirements, definitely you will get a job, no doubt at all. Okay, either you get a manual job, either you will get a manual and automation job, or either you will get any kind of things. Okay, but you need to fulfill all the requirements. Okay, if you are miss the some requirements, you will not get. So simple example, how can you say it is a quality product means justification of what all the requirements. Okay, they will provide the all requirements, you need to fulfill all the requirements. Okay, if you are not fulfill all the requirements, suppose you miss the requirement 2 and you miss the requirement 3, you cannot expect you will get the quality product. So we always need to cover all the requirements. I'm not understand, so I miss that requirement. I don't know what is that done, so that's the reason I miss that. If you say like that, you will not get the quality product. So you need to communicate. Communication is very very important. While you are testing, lot of questions will come, too many questions will come, so you need to speak, you need to talk. Forget about testing. Once you get into the organization, they will give you KT. What is called KT? Anyone? What is KT?
Knowledge transfer.
Knowledge
Knowledge
transfer.
transfer.
Yes, knowledge transfer. Definitely they will provide that one. But you are not speaking, you are not talking, you are simply sitting idle and you are not communicating with the developer, then it's very tough, because the testing team, especially, you require the communication. Talk anything, Telugu also it's not a problem, but you need to speak. English also not a problem. Hindi or Tamil, whatever the language you know, you can speak. But other person need to be understand what you're telling, right? So most common language we can speak or English only. Okay, you need not talk like a very fluent or a foreigner English, it's not required. What you are telling, that other person can understand or not, you need to check. Okay, because you find the issue. But if you not communicate properly, you are miscommunicate or you are not telling correct way, then it will take a lot of time to recreate or spending a lot of time, so we will lose the productivity, a lot of time is wasted there. So communication is very very important, guys. If you are in good communication, 60% of the work is already done. Only 40% you need to concentrate on the topics. Okay. So please free to talk, communicate. So that is one of the most important one in the testing. Okay. Need for a software testing. Really, you want to go for a software testing side means you always think like whether you are delivering the quality software product or not. You need to check whether we are. So you always check whether I'm doing the quality work or not. You need to check. Okay, satisfy the user requirements. You need to cover all the requirements. And making the software is more reliable means user friendly or not. Reducing the maintenance cost. You know, right? Once the product will launch in the market, you need to avoid the too many issues. Okay, and avoid the customer dissatisfaction. Okay, so this is all very very important points. Okay, whatever you work done 5 minutes, but quality of work you do 1 hour, the quality of work you do. I spend 18 hours, what is that, what is the result? No one in IT, they won't ask how many hours you spend. You can sleep, you can work, you can play, you can watch movie or whatever you can do as you like. But the end of the day, they will ask you what is the status of the task. Understanding, right? They want results with the good results, not like half of the work. Okay, they want good results. Okay, so once your work day is done, you can pack up and you can go for a home also, not a problem. Okay, no one will monitoring you whether you will sit 8 hours or not, whether you sit 9 hours or not. It's not be like that. Okay, if you have the work, you can do. If you have a fun, you can do the fun. You have the lot of things will be there. I told you, right? If we can enjoy more than college days, we will enjoy only half of the part in like college days, but we can enjoy more than that. But equal we need to do work, fun, and enjoy. You need to do the work as well as same, and fun also we need to do the same, and also we need to enjoy the thing. Okay, so in IT companies, work hard. Okay, and fun is also will be there. Lot of funs will be there. We have team meetings will be there, we have project meetings will be there, sorry, team parties will be there, project party will be there, annual parties will be there, lot of things will be there, sports day will be there. You have any talent, you can show your talent like dance, singing, or whatever it may be, but equal to the work is also you need to do the same. Okay, so it's not like a boring, I'm going to the office, I'm coming, what is this work, what I'm doing. If you feel like that, you cannot work on that organization. You need to love the job. Okay, you have a lot of respect. If you are good tester, means everyone will ask you, hey, can you test that one? Do you find any issues? Let me know. See, developer is asking you because you are not compromised anywhere. You will check each and every option. So they will not, you never compromise anything. Okay, so the developer will give a lot of things like, hey, let me know if you have any questions. So that is what your respect. Knowledge is what your respect. Okay, knowledge is what the power. Okay, that is what they will say, right, every time. So that is one of the most important one. What is the advantage of testing? This is also one of the interview question. What is the advantages? We will get quality product, and the client satisfaction will be there. Once the client satisfaction is what, more business will come, and we can say that it is, finally we can say it's a bug free product. Okay, because it is already tested. Okay, testing qualities. What qualities are required? No compromising on the quality. Suppose you saw the spelling mistake. Hey, it's very silly issue. Why should I need to report? If you think like that, the quality work will not get. So you need to report immediately. Hey, while I'm working, then the application I saw that the spelling is wrong. So developer will say that, hey, thanks for bringing up. We will look into that. So you will comma, full stop, each and everything. What are the issues you found in the while you're testing? You need to immediately report. If you think that it is very silly issue, the people are laughing while I'm reporting, the other people are watching. If you think like that, you will not get a quality product. Okay, forget about others and forget about developer whether they fixed or not. But what are the issues you are observed in the application? You need to report. That is your job. That is your part. But forget about whether the developer will fix it or not. That's, I'm least bothered whether the developer will fix it or not. But what are the issues I found? I will report. I'm not thinking whether the developer is fixing my issue or not, whether developer is looking on my issues or not. I'm not at all see all the things. While I'm doing my testing, what are the issues I got? I will report it to the development team. Then they will decide whether we need to fix it or not. That is not my job. Okay, what is my job? Test the application. What are the issues you found? You just report that one. Don't think that it is silly issue. It's a very the people are laughing. If you think like that, you will not get a quality product. No compromising on the quality. So negative testing. Okay, what is negative testing and positive testing? Anyone know what is positive testing and what is negative testing? Anybody?
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, positive testing means accordingly to requirement means we enter correct email ID or correct mobile number. And negative testing is if requirement is 10 digit of mobile number and we enter only 9 digit or 11 digit. This is negative testing.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
valid and invalid passwords.
Yes, correct. Now tell me first what type of testing you will do, negative testing or positive testing?
Both, sir. Both, sir.
No. First, what you will do?
First
Negative
positive,
or positive?
positive, sir.
Positive.
Positive
Good.
testing.
Good. So what is negative testing and what is positive testing? Yes, guys, correct, guys. What you said is absolutely correct. Like the phone number is there, Okay, what is the positive testing? The requirement is say that already I told you, right? In the requirement, it is already say that it is 10-digit number. Okay, so 10-digit number. So what you can say, it is a 10-digit. Okay, what you need to check? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is what positive testing. What is negative testing? You can give the alphabetics. Okay, it should not allow. Suppose it is allowing, then it's a bug. So we need to do both kind of testing, positive and negative. But always remember, you need to do the positive testing first, and after that you need to do the negative testing. Why we need to do the negative testing? Because by end user might they will not understand, they will give only invalid number, okay, by mistakenly or what. It should not allow. It is allowing means what? It is a bug. I lose the contact number, right? So it should not allow. It's a mandatory field. Mandatory means compulsory, you need to enter the phone number. But you are giving what? Invalid number. Invalid number is also application is accepting, means what? It is a bug. So it should not allow. Okay, you need to check that both things, positive testing and negative testing. Can you tell me for login what is positive testing and what is invalid testing for login? So what you need to write? Valid, what you can say, valid username, and what you can say, valid password. So this will comes on where? Positive testing. Okay, invalid username. Okay, okay, invalid username, valid password, whatever it may be. Okay, valid or invalid. This is what? Negative testing. Okay, so you need to check all this condition. Only not only username and password. You need to check all these conditions. Okay. So next time you can give both are invalid. Next time one is valid and another is invalid. Both are null values. You need to check. So because most of the applications, see, validation messages you need to check. See, we will work on this application, and finally we'll do the project on here. Okay, we'll discuss there. So now what is the positive testing? If I valid user ID, valid password, if I click on login, means what will happen? It will navigate it to dashboard page. So it is working as expected. Okay, it is working what? As expected. What is negative testing? What is negative testing? Invalid data. Invalid data. I'm providing invalid ABC. Okay, here also I'm giving ABC. Okay, whatever it may be, it should not allow. If I click login, it should not allow. See, incorrect user ID and password. These validation messages you need to verify. Understanding, right? So positive testing is very, very important, and negative testing is also is very, very important. Okay, you need to check all the things. Okay, so that is also one of the most important one, guys. So while you're doing the testing, you need to have a look on all the areas, only not only in one thing. Okay, you can check all possible areas. Okay, is it clear? Anybody have any questions? Any question, guys? Anybody have any questions? So
Hi, Srinivas.
negative testing. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, can you tell me at robotness meaning?
Yeah, robustness means
Robotness.
it's a it's a what like a critical things. Okay, critical things also we need to be a test. Okay, we will
Critical
discuss
things.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
like sometimes see, we what we can say that it's a very what we can say that that word I'm not getting exactly. Uh, there is a that functionality is very tough. That is also we need to be test. Okay.
Yeah,
I
okay.
will give you example. Okay, Kavit. Okay. Anything else?
Hey, hello, Phil.
Yeah. Hi.
Uh, I did diploma. There is any chance for me in a testing?
See, everyone has a red carpet. Everyone has a, see, there is a no diploma and anything. You once you get a good knowledge in manual and automation, it's your purely on your interest. Okay. So once you learn all the things,
Actually, what?
yeah, go ahead.
Actually, I did one manual testing course,
Uh-huh.
and I have a knowledge. So
Very
I
good.
am finding some organizations, but
Mm-hmm.
they require the requirement is you have to at least degree level knowledge.
No. It's not. See, I don't know which company you are attended. Nowadays they're taking intermediate also, degree also. They will take that. It depends on your experience. First, either you have a diploma, right? Now you can go with 2 years of experience. Then when you have
Uh,
an experience, right, they won't ask all these things.
I don't have any experience. I just did a course of
No,
manual
no,
testing.
no. Tell me which year
That
you passed in diploma.
2019.
19, right? 19, right? Then
Right.
you can have an option 20, 21, 22. You can 20, 19, right? 20, 20, you can put 1 year and experience in any. You can go with any good consultancy, take with 1 year experience, and you can apply.
Okay, okay, okay.
There is an
Actually, I
opportunity.
did manual testing from your side. You are my teacher, first teachers of
Oh,
manual testing.
okay, good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
That's
Good
why I'm
evening.
ready again joining this session.
Okay. Yeah, go
Hello.
ahead. Yeah, go
Good
ahead.
evening, sir.
Yeah, good
Sir,
evening. Go ahead.
I'm working in private sector bank as a product manager, in
Uh,
which we also do UAT in product various products. UAT acceptance testing. Is this experience count in IT company, sir? For
yeah,
manual testing?
yes, you can go that. You can go because what we can say that you can take a good consultancy and take an experience. You already have a banking domain knowledge, right? So you can tell that I have an
Yes.
experience in banking. Okay, don't say that we involved in part of that. You can simply say that I have a good knowledge in banking domain. Anyhow, you always see the banking, right? You know the domain knowledge on that, right? So keep a
Yes,
good
sir.
experience and you can switch. You can easily switch.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, you can easily switch. See, what I'm trying to say is what easily switch means what you need to try. Parallelly, you need to do your job. Parallelly, you need to try. How you need to try,
Yes, sir.
attend the interviews and give the interviews and try. See, we don't know opportunity how it will comes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Understood.
You can try, but don't leave the current company. You try, you
No,
continue with
sir.
the current
After.
company. Parallelly,
Yes.
you have weekends time, right? Prepare the resume and all the things. Prepare and talk with IT people who are in your society or your friends and colleagues. Discuss with them. I'm going with manual. I'm completed manual and started automation also. Let me know any opportunities will be there. So definitely
Yes.
the opportunity will come because, but you need to talk with everyone. Okay, share your knowledge
Yes,
with
sir.
everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, hi Srinivas.
Yeah, hi.
This is Sudhakar.
Yeah, tell me.
Actually, I have 11 years experience. I'm a mechanical engineer and I have 11 years experience for in the maintenance and mechanical side only. Now I
Hmm,
want to change my stream
hmm.
to software. So as per my friends' experiences and my friends suggested me to go for testing like manual and also automation. But
Hmm.
I don't have any basic knowledge of even softwares like Java, also
Okay,
programming language. Also, I don't have any means I don't have any knowledge about these things. So, should we
okay.
have knowledge of programming? Means like languages like Java and for these things?
Yeah, definitely. See, for you, you have a good knowledge on already. You are like 11 years of experience, right? You know everything, what is what and what is what. But when you want to start with IT, right? So you mainly we won't require any references. If we have any references, means at least we can go with the 7 years and all the things. But you need to struggle like one. Struggle means what? You need to put a lot of efforts in 1 or 2, 3 months like manual automation and any programming line. Yeah, we can do that one. It depends on how you take. Okay. So suppose, for example, you started manual, right? You completed manual. At least you understand some part how the task will come. What is agile methodology? What is Jira? Where you find the bugs? Where you report the things? All everything will cover here. When you start an
Okay.
automation, like automation means what? You cannot directly join to the automation. First, you need to learn CoreJava. CoreJava is very important, basic one. So start with the
Yeah.
CoreJava. Once you grip, CoreJava is very important. Once you gain the knowledge in CoreJava, then you can start automation. So what will happen? 1 month is what manual. purely manual. 1 month is automation. Parallelly, you can do, you have a time means you can do the parallelly with CoreJava and automation parallelly. So once you're done
Okay.
with these 3 areas, okay,
Hmm.
now you will get some confidence. Yeah, I can go, I can work. But 11 years means you have some references will be there. See, a lot of companies will have a lot of references will be there. Okay, internal references will be there. So in that way,
Mhm.
you can easily get it, and with the good package.
Yeah, actually, my friends, everyone is working as a mechanical background only. I just
Mhm.
came from Gulf, and I'm looking for new job here.
Otherwise, there is
Uh,
another option. You can go with the Scrum Master. You can do the Scrum certificate, and you can go as a Scrum Master. If you
yeah,
have a
I
good
got the training
communication
for
with all,
PMP. I already finished PMP training. I'm looking
uh,
for getting the certificate, PMP certification.
then
Then,
yes, then you can go with the management side. The management side is also, but at least management side also you need to know that the terminologies and all the things, right? So you
yeah,
can try
software is
that.
completely
Yes,
new for me. Means I'm
yeah,
telling
I understand.
PMP.
I
I do
understand.
projects and everything for my
Yeah,
projects also.
yeah,
I
I
worked as a
understand.
planning and procurement in background I have. So that's
Okay.
why I'm asking, should I learn again Java, everything? Because it's almost 11 years before I used to
Yeah,
learn C that time
yeah, I
when I am in the
understand.
college.
Yeah, I understand, but my suggestion is what go with manual, and once you understand the concept level wise and all the things, how the project will come and all the things, what is BA, PMP, project manager, and what is the project management plan, everything we will discuss here. Once you gain that knowledge, then you can start automation parallelly. Then you can have a, you are anyhow you are going with PMP certificate and all the things, right? So you can have a good consultancy, take as a project manager round, project manager way. You can go like that.
Okay.
There is a
Okay,
lot
thank
of
you.
opportunities will be there. Or agile is the Scrum Master is the best one. Scrum Master means what?
Come on.
Only to communicate. Only you need to communicate with the team. You need to communicate with the
Okay.
development team. You need to communicate with the QA team and take the requirements, and you need to check whether the requirements are fulfilling or not.
Yeah, same like project planning and project management.
Yeah, yeah, same thing, same thing.
Yeah, Srinivas.
Yeah.
Scrum
Thank
Master
you very
and
much.
Product Owner is same.
No, product owner is having a lot of knowledge on the product. He know in and out on the entire the project. Some organization they will do the both. The Scrum Master is what only to organize the things like what Scrum meetings and all the things like see how we can go for the release the product. So we are following what agile methodology. What is the sprint one, sprint two. So this all will be taken care of your Scrum Master. Okay, product owner is not like that. The product owner is knows each and everything and in and out. He is a domain person, domain knowledge person. Okay.
Yeah.
Final decision will
Yeah.
taken care by your product owner only. Yeah.
Yeah, Srinivas, I have learned a few months back task automation.
Tosca is a good one.
Yeah, I have applied at a fake experience at 2 years, under 3 years, but no job still now.
Tosca, right? Yeah, because see the Tosca is what happened. The major companies who are using, not lower companies. Okay.
Yeah, it is a
Even in
license product.
Yeah, that is the I told you right, commercial and open source. That is the reason. You can share your email ID. Okay, you can ask in the front office. Okay, I think recently I got an opportunity for Toast. Not, I don't know.
Uh,
Let you share
I
your
test my
email ID
chat
to.
box in.
No, no, not here. You can. Okay, not a problem. You can give that. Okay. Because here I forgot because you can share it. Okay, if I will share that opportunities. Okay, opening that.
Yeah,
But you can do one thing. You can go with manual, and if you know that, then you can ignore this one. If you don't know, then you can continue. You can say that I work as a manual plus toast also. But I told
yes,
you
yes.
right, the company only they were asking the Tosca. Even I'm giving the US support, so there also there a few people are having that same thing, Tosca and all. Not all the
Yeah,
companies.
on chat box, I want to.
Sorry?
I can type my email ID in chat
Yeah,
box.
you can share that. You can share that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, anything else, guys? Anyone?
Sir, if we missed any session, then it recorded session will be provided by you.
Yeah. Every day they will see what are we are discussing, right? Everything they will send you like material along with video they will provide you.
Yeah,
For
Srinivas, I share
which
my
time?
email ID.
Sorry.
And sir,
Yeah, I
only
share my
validity for the recorded video.
Once see when the session is completed, right? Today the session is completed. Immediately they will send it.
And it is available for how many times, sir? Which time?
They will provide at least 1 year. Yeah, more than 1 year.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, not required for us. At least when you have a reference, right? 1 month is enough, guys. If you concentrate, right, 15 to 20 days is enough. Hardly 20 days, not much more than that.
Yes, sir.
If you
But
understand the
sir,
concept.
yes, sir. But sometime we
Yeah, I
office
understand.
timing is increased, and that's why the
Yeah, I understand. Totally agree. Even we will also follow the videos only because if I learn any new subject or anything, right? Obviously, we don't have the time. So whenever we have the free time, then we have a refer. Yes, I agree with you.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else, guys?
Hi,
And the
sir.
session. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, sir. I'm Niharika.
Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, I'm a BTech computer science student only.
Mhm.
I'm working from 3 years in an organization. It's a non-tech organization. So for me, testing is very new. Can I know? I want to learn testing, automation testing, plus Java, and the tools
Hmm.
and real-time projects. So
Yes.
all this will be provided in one. Like how what is the sequence to learn all this?
So first you need to learn manual. So you will understand what is the calls and what is the process. Process is very important when you get into the organization, right? First of all, you need to understand the process. You need to understand the process, how the task will come, how it works, how went the release, each and everything you need to learn. Okay. And I told you, right, parallelly you can start automation. Okay, once you learn the automation, right? But nowadays in automation, what they're doing, they're asking Java related question. So again, either you can go with Python or a Java. You need to decide first. Okay, so there are a lot of videos with the NagoorBabu and DurgaSoft videos will be there for CoreJava. But you can spend some time and you can learn. Otherwise, you can join with the 2000 or very less amount with the CoreJava. Learn the Java because in future now you are investing only 3000 or 2000 rupees. I'm not talking about the price, okay? But Java is very important. If you go with any application API, you are going with Java is important. You go for anything scripting language or Java is very important. Okay, so learn one language that is not too professional. Okay, just basic. What is class? What is method? What is OOPS concept? So at least you know. At least someone is explaining any code. You need to try to understand that things. Okay, so first manual, CoreJava, automation. Parallelly, you can attend the interviews. Once the manual is done, you can attend the interviews. Then you can understand what market is, what kind of questions they're asking, how I'm able to answering. So slowly, in God's grace, we got an opportunity in manual. You can start and join there, and you can parallelly continue your journey. IT means what? You need to learn every day. It's not government job. The day one onwards, you need to learn. After 60 years, also we need to learn. Learn. There is no end point here. You need to learn the things. Automated new technology will come. Tosca is coming. Automatically record and play. No need to write any code. Just record and play. That is a new tool. You need to learn. Again, new tool will come. Again, we need to learn. Again, new tool will come. It's Karate API. Now the crazy one is what Karate API. In API, we know like SOAP will be there, REST will be there, REST Assure will be there. So a lot of things will be there. The people are now cloud technology. Future will be a cloud. we never see any server rooms, right? If you go with any organization, we never see a server room. In olden days, like 10 years back, at every organization there is a big server rooms will be there. But nowadays, no one will maintain the servers and all the things. Everything will be the cloud. IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. Infrastructure as a service, software as a service, platform as a service. So cloud is also is very important. SAP, you can learn the SAP also. So there is no end point in here. So I told you right, there is no age limit is also not there. As a fresher also can learn 30 lakhs package, 11 years or more than 12 years guys also learn gain the 30 lakhs package. It depends on your skills. Only depends on your skills. If you enrich your skills more and more and more, as a fresher also you can learn, you can earn the 30 lakhs package. It is already proved. Okay, most of the already there in the market. It depends only your skills. So start with the slowly. We cannot learn all the things. Okay, it's a, but telling it's very easy, but learning is very difficult. So it will take some time. Put a 6 months of time or 3 months of a time. Slowly you can start manual, try to understand and communicate with all of your friends and colleagues or who are working in the real time, get into the reference and try in all the ways and start automation and Java. Okay, attend the interviews. Okay, number of interviews you need to attend, number of interviews, reject. Minimum 10 interviews will be rejected. 11th interview is yours, no doubt at all. Okay, that is what experience. Yeah, is it clear? Start with one by one. Yeah,
last question, Srinivas.
yeah, go ahead.
Having core set is same with manual.
No, we have only manual session here, okay, because we are not taking automation.
I'm asking in DURGASOFT, having a Selenium with manual testing.
Yeah, they have some batches will be there because we don't have the time. So here we are taking what the project and also we are taking what like this is what the 30 days class, like max 25 to 30 days class. So we are going with completely with the manual itself. Okay, we have to do automation also, but it will take one again 45 days. Okay, so I'm not taking the automation either. Here only we are taking. In automation means there is another batches will be there with the combination of manual and automation. You can choose that in case you are required very urgent and fast. You can want that, you can switch. Okay.
Yeah, just as seen in DURGASOFT.
There is a we will also teach that one, but see, I don't have the time because I have the other calls is also will be there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
So daily we have what 1 hour session, guys. Weekend we don't have the session, and we have what the 3 projects like stock inventory management is what live project. We are mainly concentrated on what Jira and agile methodology and functional testing and non-functionality testing. Once you cover all the things, you can start hunting your jobs. Okay. So Jira is very important, and agile methodology is very important, and functional testing and non-functionality testings are very important. Okay.
Last question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, I'm working in the IT industry present. Right? But I have joined before 6 months only. Whenever I have joined in the company, they have taken as a associate programmer. Okay? But they have given for me supporting role present for US project. Just I want to shift in company only. I want to shift from supporting role to testing side.
Yeah, internal openings. Yeah, you can switch.
Yeah, if they will accept this one, or we have to search for outside.
No, don't do like that. See, internal opportunity is the best opportunity. Once you got an internal opportunity, right, you can switch to the testing, work for 1 year, and you can try in another company immediately. Don't work on that same company. Okay, once you gain the knowledge, right, once you get it all the things right, then you can see your comfort level whether it is good. If you have getting more knowledge there, you can stay there only. Otherwise, you can switch. Because
Okay.
internally opening is very easy, right? So internally means you have only 1 or 2 rounds will be there because you already have in the same organization, right? So it's a little bit easy for you get into that area. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
that is a good opportunity. Okay, so please do change as internally only.
Yes, Srinivas. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Srinivas, I have one small doubt. You said
Yeah,
before there should be Jira and Scrum, right? These
yeah,
two
yeah.
should be covered in this series, or what is the
No, no,
contents we do?
no. Here only we will discuss. Like, see, once we done with the basic thing, right? So these all are what black box testing, white box testing, what is SDLC, and we learn what are the documents like DRS, SRS, and FRS. And once we learn the
Okay.
testing techniques and testing fundamentals are very, very important. Unit testing, integration testing, system testing, user acceptance testing. And functional testings are very, very important. All your entry question, what is smoke, what is sanity, what is exploratory, what is the ad hoc, what is retesting, what is regression testing. These all are very, very important. Once it is done, then we will go with SDLC models. Like in SDLC model, we follow the agile methodology. Agile methodology is very, very important. If you know this agile methodology, then we can know how project will come and how the project will go for the release, what is the sprint 1 and sprint 2. So what is the role of Scrum Master? What is the role of project manager? What is the Scrum call? What is the retrospective meeting? So we will learn all the things in where in agile methodology. So this is all our theoretical knowledge. Okay, practical knowledge. What we will install the Jira, and we install the Jira. And once we install the Jira, we find what are the issues we found. Right, that we will write in Jira itself. That we can see in the practical knowledge. On the application is also we see a practical knowledge. This is what
So you are covering everything, right, in
yeah,
the
we
5 months.
yeah, end to end. So you can go with more than 5 to 6 years experience. You can easily
Yes.
go. Yeah, you can go for
Okay.
5 to more than that.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
good. Thank you. Anything else, guys? We are running out of the time. Okay, don't worry, guys. Don't think too much. Okay, just you see, believe yourself. First, you need to believe, not others. Believe yourself. What are the steps you are taking? First, you need to believe yourself. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Why? You are welcome in software side. Anyone can, guys. See, without knowing spelling, they are earning a lot of money. Okay, so don't. What you can say that I cannot fit in IT. Don't think like that. You can believe strongly yourself. And try. Okay, that is only I can tell you. You can try. See, after the course I will get a job means there is no answer for me that. Okay, yes, after the completion of the course, how much you learn, how many interviews you attend, then I can say that whether you will get a job or not. Okay, most of the people after the completion of the course, whether they get a job or not, means we cannot tell that one. Okay, what is your trials? Okay, how many companies you are attend, how much work you done, how much knowledge you gain. So that is all are calculated. Okay, so believe yourself first. Take a one step. Try. This is not only a final job. Okay, I'm trying, but I'm not getting. So what I need to do? I cannot sit silent, right? I cannot do with. I can go for other job. I don't know what other job will be there. I can go with that. Okay. But first you need to try yourself. First you need to step one is what? Trying from your end with believe yourself and strongly you need to try. Okay. Either I'm coming and going, let's see what will happen. If you think like that, it won't be work out. Okay. Strongly believe yourself, attend the interviews, talk with more friends, discuss with a lot of IT people and ask the reference. If any reference will be there, apply the post and attend the interview. Okay. We'll see. We'll discuss a lot of things, guys. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time. We'll see you on tomorrow. Then we'll see tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Anybody have anything? Last call?
Tomorrow there is class at 7 o'clock only, no?
Yeah, 7 o'clock only. It's a 7 o'clock. We'll see tomorrow is what is the types of testing. Very, very important. We'll see tomorrow. Okay. What is black box and white box? We'll see tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.